Y'all know what it is. It's TK the Poet. You already know it, so you ain't gotta. Yeah. Just speaking my truth. This is not a diss song. This is me speaking my truth. My truth may not be your truth, but you know what? This is how I gotta give it up. Yeah. Tired of people claiming they like equal. We ain't equal. That's my liver. You ain't stepping. Stop that flexing. Ain't no much behind that. That's why I try to line that camera. Think I'm that. Line that. Tired of people claiming they like equal. We ain't equal. That's my liver. You ain't stepping. Stop that flexing. Ain't no much behind that. That's why I try to line that camera. We on here. We have bold words versus living legend again. Hey, this is bold words and living legend. Like, this has been crazy. Let's go ahead and get into it real quick, man. I'm gonna let y'all introduce ourselves. We're gonna start with the poet that's spoken. Tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
So it is the poet that has spoken in the spot surgery with the words representing bold words coming out of Nashville, Tennessee, born and raised in the DMV. Let's go.
Okay. Next we have Dope Female. Dope Female, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what team you represent.
I'll be the DOPEFEMALE, not the trainer, but the POET. Also known as the Dope Ass Shaq G. One hit of me will make you want to take it easy. I'm in your veins like a motherfucking IV. Be your religion if you want to come and follow me. From the ATL representing living legends, let's get it. Let's go.
Alrighty, the poet has spoken. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Oh, everything working in everybody. It's tails, son.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. You already know what I mean. Dope Female, it's on you. Let's go.
So when they asked me, how did I survive? I raised my head towards the heavens and I began to smile and I said, everybody was saved in church, my nigga. You see, some of us were saved in storms. And then God rose up and pressed himself into himself and he said, do you actually think that I need church to resurrect you? Church need me. See, these walls that you built were only to catch up with what I've already done. Don't ever blur the lines between the creation and the creator. The audacity of clay to ever question the hands that molded it. I wish breath would confuse itself with the lungs that called it forth. See, it is imperative that you understand the difference between being made and the maker. And it will behoove you to respect the spark that lit your bones, but don't you dare pretend that you lit the match. Stand in your wonder. Because the moment you call yourself the source, I guarantee you, the source is going to remind you who spoke first. Hell, I was raised in the dead before wood knew the shape of the curse. And before man learned the word worship, you think I am waiting on a steeple. I was breathing galaxies into place without lifting my finger. And I've awakened bones in deserts with no choir, no preacher, no audience, and get this, no water. Whether you sipping or surrendering, you're going to still taste my name before the glass. Let me quench your thirst, water or wine. I don't need a pulpit to speak life because, baby, I am life. And when I talk, graves get nervous. And when I move, hell rewrites its plan. I don't need your permission or your attendance. I am the attendance. And the parties don't start till I enter the room. You think you're waiting on the redemption to be saved. I can snatch death from your soul when doubt doubles down and your dirt gets muddy and your silence starts to scream. Call you back to breath with a thought and remind the darkness it ain't never owned you. Do you understand me? I ain't summoned by no songs and no saints. And I don't check in with bishops or wait on believers. When I was telling you you're gonna rise, you're gonna rise. And if I choose to flex, it's just me showing off. I don't need a building. I am God. And every demon that ever memorized your name is going to forget how to speak. I was God before belief had a language. And before man called my name into temples, I was painting stars with the back of my hand and telling oceans where to start without raising my voice. The truth requires no proof. And I don't wait on belief to catch up with what I've already done. I resurrect because I feel like it, not because you earned it or because you prayed loud enough or because you found the right scripture. I move because I want to. And when I decide, the universe gonna feel it. Stop playing with me. I'm raising futures out of addicts, prophets out of liars and queens, out of the abandoned and legacies, out of people who were supposed to die in silence, nigga. They didn't crawl into pews for that. I met them with hope flatline because I knew it was my time, and I told death to get out of there. Church is an accessory, and I am the main event. So when I say you coming back, understand, you ain't got a say in the matter. Death and doubt ain't got a say in the matter, and I don't negotiate with what I've already defeated. I'm the beginning of all beginnings and the after of your ends. I'm not interested in your stage, your title, or your timeline. When I say you coming back, you are coming back. And when I speak, even silence stands up, period. And this poet has spoken. Poem.
She asked me to love her. I told her I wasn't capable. Because when I was young, they told me that boys don't cry, so I have no feelings. I'm hardened, cold on the inside. She asked me to water her cup. But how can I water you when I never learned how to quench my own thirst? See, this is not just a poem. These are psalms coming from my veins, from revelations up above when he speaks to me. See, she asked me to love her. But I told her, how can I love you when my heart has already been outlined in chalk, dead a long time ago, because they never let me be a boy. They turned me into a man when I was just 5 years old and said that I had to take over the household because daddy never came back through those doors. See, none of y'all don't understand what we really go through. Men at a high level is committing suicide. This is how I know that love is not free. You want me to mold you, grow you, put everything that I have into you. What are you giving in reciprocation? Nothing but complaints. You want me to provide. I gotta protect you, and I get nothing but complaints. You want me to put food on the table. You want me to feed you. You want me to put your bath water in the tub, romance you. But in return, I get nothing but complaints, headaches. Why you didn't do this? Why you couldn't do this like that? Why did you have to? Why is it always why instead of, I'm grateful for you being in my life. Thank you for all the things that you have done. I remember times that you were on the brink of death. And I spoke life back into you. But when my name comes out of your mouth, all that I hear is the bad things that I've done to you. But if I am so bad, and if I am so good for nothing, why are you still here? Why are you still laying next to me? Why you still walk through the door? The key works both ways. You can drop it off under the rug, lock the door, and never come back again. But I ask you, why am I not enough? For all the things that I have done for this family, for my children, and you still look at me with complaints. This is why I know that love will never be free.
We are here. Man, y'all already know that was a backbone. Y'all seen the fire in the background. Look, they went off. Living legend and bold words in the building, man. Look, they came and delivered and they did what they supposed to do. They spit that ish today, man. Look, we're gonna go ahead and get into this forum real quick. I'm gonna start with Ron Mack. Ron Mack, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what you do.
What's happening is going down in the Rocktown. It's great in the A-State. My name is Ron Mack, the hip optimist. First poet laureate ever of Little Rock, Arkansas, an Arkansas best-selling author, Southern Fried Poetry Slam finalist, and I started Mactivated Motivation with all this poetry that I wrote so I could go speak life into these kids, man.
Man, that's fire. That's fire. We're gonna start with dope female. You have any words for her? You want to jump right into the scoring? What do you want to do?
Let me drop a few words, and I really don't need to drop words because she dropped a whole lot of words and made them all sound good together. The writing was just so phenomenal. It was something that I definitely connected with, being a PK preacher's kid, and yeah, man.
Let's get to it. So what do you have for penmanship?
For the pen, I got a 5.
For impact?
Impact 4.
For believability?
I have a 5.
For substance?
I have a 5.
For delivery?
I have a 4.
And that is a total score of 23. Let's go ahead and jump with the poet has spoken. Any words, or you want to jump into the scoring? What do you want to do?
Let me drop a few words. My son went to Tennessee State. God bless the dead, rest his soul. And so I got an affinity for Tennessee, and I got people in Lebanon, Tennessee, by Mount Juliet and all that, right? Hermitage. So anyway, man, what I want to say is I love the emotion, how you emoted, and being married for 27 years. Yeah, being married for 27 years, man, I can really relate to the ups and downs of that poem, man. Hey, that key goes both ways, baby. All right, so I'm ready to drop.
Okay. What do you have for penmanship?
I got a 3.
For impact?
I have a 3.
For believability?
I have a 3.
For substance?
I have a trait.
For delivery?
I have a 4.
And that is a total score of 16 from Ron Mack. Let's go ahead and jump to Lady Crucible. Lady Crucible, tell the people who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Hey, I'm Lady Crucible, the mistress of mayhem with 30,000 other personalities, representing Red Dragons, reigning out of Chicago, baby.
Okay. Let's start with dope female. You have any words for dope female, or you want to jump right into the scoring?
Man, remarkable pen. The writing is just phenomenal. Man, let's get right on into these scores.
Okay, let's start with penmanship. What do you have for penmanship?
I'm gonna give her a 4.
For impact?
I'll give her a 4.
For believability?
I'll give her a 4.
For substance?
I'll give her a 5.
And for delivery?
I'll give her a 5.
And that is a total score of 22. Let's jump to the poet has spoken. Any words for him, or you want to jump right into the scoring?
Ooh, man. First off, the fact that I felt every word when you said love ain't free, because it damn sure ain't. It feel like you got to pay your way through life. That piece right there, ooh, yeah, you still got my hair standing up on my arms, like for real. Man, let's gonna get into these scores real quick.
Okay, what do you have for penmanship?
5.
For impact?
5.
For believability?
5.
For substance?
5.
And for delivery?
5.
And that is a total score of 25 from Lady Crucible. Appreciate you, Lady Crucible. Let's go ahead and go with Lady Lyrical Q. Lyrical Q. Tell the people who you are, where you from, and what you do.
Lyrical Q, original poetess, is found on Facebook. I write poetry and I reside in Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay. Let's start with dope female. You have any words for her? You want to jump right into the scoring? What do you want to do?
A fan, of course. I love her poem. I always like when I hear something that sticks out and it stays with me even when it's done. And she had this line in it saying, I think it was like, I met you where hope flatlined. And I was like, dang, that's deep. And so, yeah, I wish that it was longer and there was more to it, because I would have just kept on listening.
Okay. Let's start with penmanship. What do you have for penmanship?
There were 5.
For impact?
There were 4.
What was that again?
4.
Okay. What do you have for believability?
Gave her 5.
For substance? What do you have for
5.
substance? A 5? Okay. For delivery?
5.
Okay. And that is a total score of 24. Let's jump to the poet has spoken. Any words for him, or you want to jump into the scoring?
That was definitely a piece like that. It left you hanging on to every word because it was just so emotional and heartfelt, and like he put his heart and soul into that poem when he was writing, and I just had so it was very nice. It was a really good piece.
Okay, let's get right into the scoring. What do you have for penmanship?
5.
For impact?
4.
What about believability?
9.
What? Okay. What about substance and delivery? Okay, $5 foot long. Let's get that 25 in the dough. That was 25 for Lyrical Q. That was with TK the Poet. Let's go. Now, let's go ahead and get into this real quick. Dope Female was fire. I love the poem, especially me being a spiritual being. I love that poem. A lot of us wasn't saving churches. We were saving storms. I don't need the church needs me. Man, like, she had lines on top of lines on top of lines. Like, it was fire. So I want to say that great poem, dope poem. So I'm going to get into my scoring. I gave you a 5 for penmanship. I gave you a 3 for impact. I gave you 4 for believability. I gave you 5 for substance. And I gave you 5 for delivery with a total score of 22. I gave you a 3 for impact because, you know, you was reading down, you was looking down, reading at your paper, and you know, I'm a hard judge on, you know, you getting up there and performing and doing what you need to do as a poet. So that's the reason why I gave you a 3 in impact. So let me go ahead and jump to the poet has spoken. Poet, look, let me say this. Let me look into this camera real quick. When I tell you I felt every single word, look, I just want to throw my pen at you. Like, that's what I just want to throw my pen at you because I felt that to the core. I ain't gonna hold you. That piece right there, I'm gonna have to play that and put that on repeat. Like, that's my favorite song because that touched me like I had to take a deep breath. Like, so let me go ahead and get into my scores, man. Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I gave you 5s all across the board. I gave you 5 for penmanship, 5 for impact, 5 for believability, 5 for substance, and 5 for delivery. And look, you got a 25 for me. So let's go ahead and jump into these scores and see who came away with the dub. Let's go. We are here. It's time to get to the scoring real quick, man. We're gonna start with Dope Female. Dope Female. DK the Poet gave you a 22. Ron Mack gave you a 23. Lyrical Q gave you a 24, and Lady Crucible gave you a 22 with a total score of 91. Let's go ahead and jump with the poet that's spoken. The poet that's spoken. DK gave you a 25. Lyrical Q gave you a 24. Ron Mack gave you a 16, and Lady Crucible gave you a 25 with a total score of 90. And Dope Female come away with the win with 1 point. Let's go ahead and get into it. Dope Female, you come away with the win with a close battle. Let's talk about it.
That was beautiful.
Same to you, sis. I'm definitely, and this ain't nothing against Dope, but I'm definitely ain't feeling those 3s at all. I ain't feeling those 3s at all. And for the record, it wasn't written, it wasn't memorized.
I know. I knew it was off the dome. I knew it was off the dome.
Straight freestyle, made right then and there.
I received that. It was amazing. Spoken. I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, you
that was
already
a
know what it is.
freestyle?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was whole
it was freestyle. You knew it was freestyle. I could tell. It was straight freestyle.
When I tripped up, I made it look like it was a part of the poem.
And I knew that.
That's how good I am.
It was the first one the very first one that you. I know your style. I know your style. You smoothed it out so well. You smoothed it out so well. It was amazing. But I knew it, but you smoothed it out.
That was fire.
I like how he, in the midst of when everybody, I'm pretty sure everybody sat here and assumed like, yeah, damn, he just slipped up. But the fact that he didn't even slip up, it's the fact that he stopped and he contemplated like did she really do this shit to me? Like, did she really do this shit to me? And the fact that he just went right back into it and just, the fact that you just gave all that off the dome right then and there, didn't have to think about it, just, I tip my hat to you because I can't even think that far down the street, let alone man.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, a freestyle? That is insane.
Look, I'm still sitting over here trying to figure out how he did it because look, so the poor had to open. I'm gonna just say this
to you. When I say this is I am the Lil Wayne of PoetryLife League.
Biggest light, shine so bright. I just wanna ride through my city at night. Catch a vibe. Biggest lights, shine so bright. I just wanna ride through my city at night. Biggest vibes.
Biggest light, shine so bright. Wanna ride through my city at night. Catch a vibe, biggest vibe.